7 o'clock. I'd like to welcome everybody to annual town meeting. Annual meeting of the town council. Bob, apologies please.
Rebecca Bull, she's stuck on the M1, an incident in Leicestershire, so she's stuck. Claire, I think it's work commitments for Claire and Ted, and also Andrew's work commitments.
Charlie Robb, chair.
Yeah. Thank you. Declaration of interest. Anything that's on the agenda? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, yes. Forget it. I do apologise. Yes, please.
Shall we stand? Father, help us to follow the example of your Son in serving others in leadership. Help us to lay aside our own interests and serve in the interests of all in our community. And we ask your blessing on our new Mayor as he takes office this evening. Guide and strengthen him or her in all the tasks that you call them to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Declaration of interest. Allotment.
Yeah, allotments.
I don't know if they're on the agenda, Chair, are they?
But it's worth.
No, but sorry about that. Yeah.
But we'll say it anyway.
A notification of lobbying. No.
We're now going now to the annual meeting of 9th of May 2016 to approve it.
Yeah.
We've all got copies of it.
You've all got copies on the table. I hope that everybody can remember back to last year.
It was approved at a meeting. We did go through the minutes on the meeting of June the 20th of June, and you did agree that it was a true record, but it wasn't. They weren't actually signed off.
We need to sign them off. All agree? Can I propose it? Yeah, Bob. Ken. And they've all agreed, so.
Now, as a retiring mayor, you've got to give your report.
Right. As retiring mayor, I've again enjoyed another year as mayor, and I've been invited to some great events, local community groups, and it's wonderful to see the service of volunteer groups and are providing in Eastwood. I'm proud and delighted. Here we are in the new building, thanks to a few councillors on this council, in particular Dave Downs and Bob Charlesworth, and several volunteers. We have saved a fortune, and this is a state-of-the-art building as we stand. I personally negotiated the registrar, the police, to benefit the income of this council. These services are instituted. The police have spent over 100k on this building alone. Right. The occupants at the front retail area also due to my negotiation and have settled in nicely. I'm proud of Eastwood Boxing Club. Now we have a new home, thanks to Joseph Masters and myself, and work is being in progress with future funding being sought. Neighbourhood Watch, I have chaired these as chair of Neighbourhood Watch, goes from strength to strength, and this in odd times when we have less police on the streets, we need to be vigilant and encourage the public where we can to report crime. The youth club goes from strength to strength, and the service has meant a reduction in antisocial behaviour. Long may it continue. I love the youth of Eastwood, and I am a governor at 3 local schools. Although no longer a county councillor, Eastwood, I feel I have built a strong bond with just 1 minute. With a variety of individuals and concerns, and will continue to seek improvement for Eastwood residents. Now there's 1 or 2 little dreams that we've got, right, or I've got, and one is this ongoing thing that I've put to Broxtowe. We've not had a reply as yet, but once the front counter of the police is ongoing, what I'd like to see there, and whether it's possible, whether they'll agree or not, but I would like to see that being, instead of just a virtual counter for the police, an area for the police, Broxtowe, and possibly a cash office, because the saves are still in situ, right? It's just a dream, but if we can get it, then I think it's a good idea. Also, we've got the new school on Walker Street, which I'm very pleased about, and there's one that me and Chris have already had meetings with Morrison's. I know it's got to be passed through council, but their estates people have examined what we put forward, and that is because of antisocial behaviour on the footpath that used to lead to the school. They're looking into putting a fence on the Morrison side, and then letting us have the land for our allotment gardens, right? Now, that's in their estates at the moment. It's got to be passed by this council, but again, it's a dream. So, thank you. A full report will be uploaded as part of the minutes. Thank you very much. Right, back to the agenda. Right, Rob.
Right, I'd like to formally move the new mayor as councillor Towns. Now, we're spending quite a bit of time over the last 2 years with Councillor Towns. I understand that he, like Charlie, wasn't exactly a native of this area, but came from Colchester area because he worked at Colchester Lathes, where he was started his engineering apprenticeship. Over the last couple of years, before being a councillor, he was working at Cremeloid at Langley Mill in the air engine component department. He has spent a lot of time on this building. He wholeheartedly earns the right to be the mayor. I think he'll bring honour to the town and do the job to the best of his ability. Therefore, I formally move that Councillor Towns becomes the mayor for this year.
I'll second that.
I'll second that.
I'll second that.
All in favour? Any other nomination? No. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we'll come forward. Councillor. You can just read that to the floor.
I, David John Towns, having been elected to the office of Town Mayor for Eastwood Town Council, do hereby declare that I take the said office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties thereof according to the best of my judgment and ability. undertaken to be guided by the National Code of Local Government Conduct, which is expected of members of the Eastwood Town Council in performance of my function as Town Mayor.
You what?
Might just have to leave nobody or somebody there. I'll take this photograph around.
It's really out, isn't it?
So, thank you very much.
Can you?
Do you want to stand, Shane?
Yeah.
I want to, sorry, what's getting in the way of the light that's on there. Just 1 second, okay? Let me just check where we go. Right, nice big smile this time, all right. Bigger smile, oh, we did better than that. It's great. Okay.
Thank you.
Does he want to form one? Do you want to the formal one first? Do you want to?
Can do, yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
okay.
Because it's got rock.
Right. Nice big smile.
When we take these off.
No. Well,
Hides me.
Okay, one more. Nice big smile this time. That's better.
I'd like to give these to Annette for her support. She needs a sort of medal like the size of a dustbin lid, but let's say with that. Laura, float.
Nice big smile. And again. Okay, thank you.
well, I'm just saying, because I've got no idea.
I'd like at this point to move a vote of thanks to Councillor Longdon for the work he's done over the last year as Mayor. He's done a little bit in his speech, but I feel that he has worked fairly well over the last year as the Mayor. I think a formal vote of thanks would be the right thing to do. So I call on support for that vote, or formally move such a vote.
Second that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we move on to election of the Deputy Mayor of Eastwood to receive nominations.
I like to propose Keith as a deputy. Did such a good job as mayor, so anybody got a problem with it?
Any other nominations? All in favour? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Abstentions? David? 3. Against? Yeah, but they bring abstentions on. That's it. So you formally to Keith was nominated to be Deputy Mayor.
I, Councillor Keith Longdon, have been elected to the office of Deputy Town Mayor of Eastwood Town Council, do hereby declare to take the said office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties thereof according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to be guided by the National Code of Local Government Conduct, which is effective of a member of Eastwood Town Council in its performance of my function of deputy mayor.
Can't do all that.
Grove will be good. Yes, please.
1 second. Stand a little bit closer together. That's better. Just check. Just going to try and get a bit closer, okay? Okay.
Item 6. Group leaders and deputy leaders of the council.
To note in the leader and deputy leader of the Dem group, not of the council, is myself as leader and Rebecca Buck as deputy leader.
Dave, anybody from your side? No.
I think you'll find I'm leader of the minority group is me and Susan, so I don't think that I've got that much influence.
Okay.
At this point, before we go on to committees, you've got a pack in front of you. I did put this through a briefing before last week to some of the council present. Basically, as it was last week, there's just been one turnaround as regards the finance and personnel. You'll also find a pre-former for what the agenda is going to be like. Now go on to the places. As I indicated last week, I want to move tonight that the Town Hall Committee is wound up. The construction is now finished, and the running of the hall, I want to delegate authority to the town clerk. As per the attached sheet in the paperwork, Mr. Mayor, can I formally move that?
Yes. Seconder?
I'll second it.
All in favour? Against? Abstentions? No.
The next committee is the Planning Committee. It's second from the back sheet. That is exactly as we've had it in previous years. No alterations. I formally move that it's moved that same way as previously.
Seconded. All in favour? Against?
The final one is the Personnel Committee. I'm going to move that this lay on the table to the 22nd of May to give the opportunity of councillors to read it. It's only a fortnight away. Rather than string it on you tonight, vote on, I'm sure we can wait the fortnight to get it right. So I formally move that that item lay on the table to the meeting, the next, I'm wording it, the next meeting of the Town Council. It should be on the 22nd.
Seconded. All in favour? Who was? What did you vote, Josie? Did you vote in favour of that? Yeah. Yeah. All in favour. appointment of council representatives onto outside bodies.
Previously. That's all it was previously.
I'm sort of saying that we sort of leave it as it is, as with people, unless anybody wants to volunteer for
I'll
it.
volunteer for mediation.
Mediation.
I served 7 years on before
Okay.
I resigned.
Proposing second.
Opposed?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Seconded?
Do I not stay on it?
Oh, okay. Was it?
Well, I don't mind.
Yeah, it's just,
Or
if
can't you
we
both do it?
volunteer, we,
Can't you both do it? Do it together on it?
I'll do it. Mine was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a year.
well, I think,
I'm sure we're welcome with
What
it.
way are we now?
I'll do it.
Mediation.
So Josie was before. If you still want to do it, I'm sure we could work together. Why can't we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we do that?
Are you prepared to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's two instead of one.
Two instead of
We
one.
see, it means that if one can't go, the other one can.
yeah,
That's okay, sir.
Everyone in favour of that, yeah?
Yeah.
Suggest that the rest
You agreed now that.
stays at ours. Charlesworth, Boxer Youth Homelessness, Rebecca Buck, Boxer's Women Project. David?
Yeah, when we got to the crime reduction group, Councillor Keith Longdon is the only representative eligible, as he is on the Police and Crime Commissioners panel for Eastwood Town Council. Is that still fact?
No.
No.
So,
But Keith is on that panel through Neighbourhood.
No,
Not the Neighbourhood Watch. No, it's not true. So we need to look at that.
Any
What about,
proposals?
we haven't done council research yet.
if that's still possible.
I mean, I'll do it if
What? Any suggestions?
Can I nominate David because of his
Yes.
Yeah.
experience?
I'll second that.
Yeah.
all in favour?
Yeah.
thank you.
The rest the same. Where it's got key to do with the mayor.
Yeah. Right, Town Centre Manager Group, that's Naylor Farm, that will change from Keith to myself. Volunteer Bureau is still Ken, and Tenants and Residents is still Ken, yes?
Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still running. Can I, Mr Mayor,
Yeah.
formally move all those to stay the same other than the ones that we've voted on?
David?
Can you just repeat Volunteer Bureau, Eastwood? Who are you saying?
What I've got in front,
Ken Woodhead.
what I've got in front of me is Ken.
We have to take that to task. I don't think he's turned up to a meeting this last year.
Okay.
In fact, I don't think he's turned up to a meeting for a long while.
You've got another
So,
nomination.
I'll come off of
have we got a nomination?
Would anybody like to be on it? Please?
Go on, now go on.
All right.
Volunteers. So that changes from Ken Woodhead to Councillor Longdon.
Proposing second.
Proposal?
I'll second.
All in favour?
All in favour? Yeah, to consider then representatives for other community groups.
Councillor Sir, 6, that's the mayor.
Yeah. That's it, that's it. To consider town council representations for any other
Who's doing
community
the women's
groups.
project? Is that Sue? Is that Rebecca?
Rebecca, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Move on, item 9. Town Mayor's allowance, determine town Mayor's allowance for the financial year 2017-18.
It's been increased to 1,000.
Yeah.
I'll formally move as laid down in the budget this year.
Seconded,
Yes, I'll second it.
all in favour? Item 10, current signatories for financial year. To appoint 4 councillors authorised to sign payment cheques. They currently are Councillor Longdon, Councillor Charlesworth, Councillor Livia and myself. David is leader of their...
Well, I'm not actually. You're saying that, but you know.
Okay.
Well, I'm the minority group. If you really must look at
I
it
agree
in
with
the light
that.
of day.
Do you want any
Well,
of
you've
yours?
got 4 independents, haven't you?
Do you want any of your independents or is yourself to be a signatory?
No.
That's the independents, mate.
There's,
Wow.
I'm the minority group leader.
there's
Me and
4 of
Susan.
you.
I'm going to say, I think possibly it would be better standard it
It's
is.
very
because
difficult.
the people that's on the list
Yeah.
are easily available to come up and sign them
I agree.
whenever they leave.
Unless
Unless there's
any
anybody
of
really
your
wants
5 will make the changes.
It's a lot of
Leave it
hassle.
as it stands as it is.
it.
Second it. All in favour?
Noted.
Internal transfer of funds.
No, we keep it to that already. They stay on.
What internal transfer?
It says there, councillors, that, you know, it's got to be loads of people, but it's easy because it's difficult to get anyone to be signed up by the bank. It's easier to keep to the original people if that's happened with the council.
So item 11 is as item 10 then?
If the council happy.
Formally move as
Yeah.
the present.
As is.
As is.
All in favour?
Item...
Okay,
I'll let you off, mate. Item 12, calendar 2017 is attached.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I formally move for the calendar events and also point out that this is also for members of the public. There isn't a meeting in June, but there is 2 meetings on the night of the 22nd of May. Can people please note that the town council meeting has to start after a break of 30 minutes. There's been a change of law, so the town council will start after the town meeting. The town meeting is a meeting for anybody of the town to make any comment about the town. It's for townsfolk to make statements or questions.
If the town council meeting carries on over and above that second meeting, will be postponed. If we run out of time. None of them want to be here till whatever.
Well, we're standing order to say the meeting has to close at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. 10 o'clock sounds good to me.
On that note,
I mean, trumpet prize, eh?
I'll close the meeting and the meeting. Please help yourself to refreshments and enjoy.
You want to have a have a like that, if they see you.
Shouldn't be. You're quite right.
Turn this off.
We've got sorted already. Is it like secret society again?
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thanks for that. Good words. Appreciate
That's been short. Short, but
that. Yeah, good point. Thank you very much.
Well, Stu Bisley is a proposed MP now for Ashfield.
You know, I said, we haven't announced it, but that's the reason.
It is. That's why he's out there now, doing it. So we'll be,
And they've said, I won't say who said, but two Conservatives have said that if the Queen abdicates, they'll go for that as well.
Why not? Why not say that back?
Yeah.
There are some political online.
No.
I did find that thing funny yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Right, somebody else did it, and very
Yeah.
quiet. And then Ian Stevens said something to it. So I exchanged, what do you think to him? I just thought,
I know.
and I get a little private message from the board to say she's just explained it till after the general election. So
Who is? Dawn.
she doesn't want